4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
Elvis lives. Well, not quite, but Baz Luhrmann has breathed new life into the legend and aura surrounding the consummate performer, the best-selling solo recording artist of all time. Elvis the movie unfolds as a hero and villain story. The hero is obviously Presley, played by Austin Butler, an artist with a prodigious talent, while the villain is his manager, Colonel Tom Parker, Tom Hanks. The tale unfolds as Parker is lying on his deathbed, reflecting on what went down, rejecting suggestions he was responsible for the demise of the king. Instead, the Colonel maintains he made Elvis, and theirs was a true partnership. We learn that Parker was a snowman who used every trick in the book to get others to see things his way, and he did a really good job of that, to a point. That is until Elvis wanted to spread his wings. Then the Colonel pushed back. Even though the pair worked their way through some of those unpleasantries, the relationship was bound to end badly. Along the way, of course, Elvis met and married Priscilla, played by Olivia de Jong, the daughter of a US military officer. Elvis the Picture details the highs and lows of the singer and movie star's career. It also highlights the gambling addiction that saw Parker push Presley in a direction the latter did not want to go. We see the influence of African-American entertainers and gospel singers in the emergence of Elvis as a serious force in the music business. And what would a movie about Presley be without the adulation of fawning women everywhere? Baz Luhrmann is one of 4 with writing credits, alongside Sam Brommel, Craig Pearce, who was also responsible for The Great Gatsby, and Jeremy Donner.
You're listening to Movies First. For more, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Elvis is not what I'd call a traditional biopic. It has Luhrmann's creative flair all over it. Another way of expressing that is that the movie is full of showmanship in realising elements of the life of the ultimate showman. It's glossy and gaudy. Visually, it's stunning. The cinematographer is Mandy Walker, who was responsible for Mulan. The production values are magnificent. Catherine Martin and Karen Murphy were responsible, as is Martin's costuming. Some events that would likely be highlighted by another director are given short shrift here. Elvis quickly goes from courting Priscilla in one scene to marriage and a baby, that being but one example. Much more attention is paid to the Colonel's skullduggery. The music, a mix of the real Elvis and Austin Butler, is very much on song. So too the performance of Butler in the lead. He manages to capture the look and feel of Elvis. Hanks impresses as the sleazy manipulator extraordinaire. De Jong maintains a quiet dignity as Priscilla. I'm not convinced we needed 2 hours 39 minutes to relate the story we saw, especially as we didn't really dig deeply into Elvis's psyche. Rather, we got a feel for what he was about. Still, I greatly enjoyed the offering and Luhrmann's trademark pizzazz. Elvis scores an 8 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First.
Available at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.